Yeah. Next installment for Smoky Eye Memories. In this episode, we are going to talk a little bit about the Depression and the lyrics and how that came into the song. So I was playing these chords on my girlfriend's guitar, the Nashville strings, got that real kind of country sound to it. And she says, she's walking by, she said, "Whoa, I like that." And so I just played it. And the lyrics just popped right out. Yeah, right away they were there. And the first thing I said was, "This old train." And that was it. The whole thing was about a train. And I thought back about how, you know, back in the 1930s, 1931, my uncle jumped the rails and went to the big city. And as I said in the preview to this whole series, yeah, he became a bookie, took marks for the mobs on fights and races, and basically made a lot of money and brought his family out from the dust bowl of the prairies where everybody was, you know, dying out there. And let's not forget the Catholic Church was involved too. They were trying to bilk money off my grandmother to get my grandfather, who had died of tuberculosis, out of purgatory. This poor woman was raising 5 kids on her own in a town that had no money. Probably not even a car in the town. There was maybe one person who had any money at all, and they washed floors and did whatever they could, ran the livery stable, and basically they were starving and dying out in the prairies. And my uncle started sending back money after he got to the Big Smoke, and he, with his money that he got, they brought him all out to the city, where several of my aunts went to university. My mother went and became a comptometer during the war, and kind of precursor to the computer, and they got out alive basically. And if you don't know much about the Great Depression, you know, you can always look into it. You can read The Grapes of Wrath by Steinbeck. You know, there is a lot of information about how bad it can get. Our generations, we don't know anything. We always hear about recessions and a depression is coming. We have no idea how bad it is. When you have no money, your neighbor has no money, where there's no food, where the topsoil's all gone and you can't grow crops and the animals are dying, and there's no government to bail you out, there's no health care. No, we have no concept of a depression. So I think there's education needed in what happened back then, and you know, there were things that led to it, and these big businesses and these banks are starting to now, you know, do grifty little behind the scene things. And just like too many people were investing with no collateral into the stock market, which brought the crash, there was also the reparations paid by Germany to the Allies that really crippled Europe and affected the whole world. There was a lot of things that led to the Depression, but certainly the people, you know, the average person suffered greatly from that. Yeah, a lot of very rich people lost their fortunes, but it was the average person and the people on the bread lines and no work, and it was pretty bad. Anyway, look into that, study history, and you can always stay tuned.